laws of nature govern everything, including the science of construction. At Homestead, we believe that human dwellings should be designed in harmony with the laws of nature. Homestead is based out of London, engaged in the business of development of real estate with a global presence. With the vision of expanding presence in India, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. The India operation will function out of Gurgaon and will serve as the regional office for South Asia, including India, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. We believe that the designs should be based on directional alignments and harmonizing the elements of nature. Every design must strike a spiritual balance between all the elements of nature. We work on the premise that the true beauty of a design goes much beyond aesthetics. It is, in its utility, robustness and universality. Homestead is known for designs that make the most ergonomic use of space. Because at Homestead Infrastructure, we believe that architecture is not about the buildings, but about the people who live and work in them. Simple things like keeping in mind the convenience of our elderly, or making sure our loved ones are always safe. What others refer to as universal design, we call human architecture. This principle of human architecture is the driving force behind the house of brands we are developing in the form of malls, villas, townships and group housing. Brands that will follow the same operational procedures and designs across different locations. Designs that bring people together. Designs that ensure safety and convenience for everybody. Designs that redefine luxury for everybody. Designs that will make it difficult to choose between office and home. Designs that will make your surroundings as inviting as your home. What others refer to as universal design, we call human architecture. With so global a vision, the future can only be glorious.
Awesome. I think we can all, yes, we can absolutely put our two palms together for this wonderful AV, and it truly exhibits how Homestead has absolutely world-class aesthetics in whatever it does. Coming to aesthetics and of course to witness this wonderful legend called Michael Schumacher, and of course talking about the Michael Schumacher World Tower, I have to say it's a real masterpiece, and it's going to take Indian real estate to international standards. I think all of us at some point aspire to live in a space which upholds the same values that we uphold in life, which actually embodies the same values that we have in life, and very few are lucky enough to be able to live in a place like that. And like you said, it's all about human architecture, it's all about humanizing a space. The Michael Schumacher World Tower, of course, is completely something that embodies what Michael Schumacher stands for: perfection, glamour, speed, grace, engineering, design, and what have you. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is a short clip on what we're talking about: Michael Schumacher World Tower. Here it is.
What drives a legend's belief is the desire to be second to none. What makes a legend go far? My passion to live every moment. Michael Schumacher World Tower. 26 laps of sheer opulence at Gurgaon's finest residential address. Come home to the Grand Prix of fine living.
Absolutely fantastic. That's what we're talking about. And now Manoj is on stage again. Manoj, we're here for a rendezvous with the great man himself, aren't we?
Yeah, and we look forward for this evening. I think we can start with the AV and then take it on.
Great. So here it is.
Coming in. Michael Schumacher!
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the greatest champion of F1 of all time.
Welcome,
the greatest legend the motoring track has ever witnessed. Michael Schumacher himself. Hello, Michael, and welcome to this wonderful evening.
Thank you. Thanks for the nice reception. And
yes, you have
welcome.
A lot of fans in this country as well. Manoj is here. He's going to be doing a little chit-chat with you. But before we carry on, how does it feel to be back here with the F1 in India for the very first time? How does it feel to be here?
No, it does feel great. I mean, the following that we had last year was pretty sensational. For the first time in a new country, to have a full house and so much support. And coming here for the second year, not only coming here to race on a beautiful track, but even to announce the Michael Schumacher World Tower. That is something very special, and I'm very glad we have so much following. And I hear the selling is going pretty reasonable, so thanks to all of you guys. So there seems to be a reasonable following.
This evening.
Thank you.
Doing well.
No, but I'm certainly very proud that we have, together with Homestead, we have developed, I think, a piece of art, a piece of uniqueness in a country that it's not been seen yet, and therefore I think it's worth it to be part of the family. Thank you.
Great, and of course there are many people. Are you going to be buying a home in the tower?
I'm still negotiating with him. He's so hard.
All right, great. I'll leave you two to it, and I give you over to Manoj. Michael, enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Well,
we can stand.